Hey guys, welcome back to another session of Soldier of Fortune. So, I've been trying to deal with this for just being a right dickhead about everything. I think it was best that I might have picked up a shotgun. I think that would have been better for me. But, yeah, because I'm kind of struggling at the moment, like, really bad. Do my best to make sure I don't die, because if I do, then I'm going to be very fucking upset. But, go away, please. Ugh. Can't even get him with a fucking grenade. I have a fucking, I picked up, ow, I picked this fucking M60 up, but, oh, there we go, okay. God damn it. I was like, yeah, it's not going to do anything, but obviously it does, doesn't it? That's just my luck in this game. Anyway, so you arrived at the hospital just as Prometheus agents were making an attempt on Sam Glasgow's life. Man has been killed in the process. Has since been moved to a secret location, so he may be kept safe from further attempts. Yeah, so Taylor died, which really fucking sucks, because she didn't last like at all as long as what fucking Hawk did in the first game. So I'm a bit depressed about that, actually.
Stop by the firing range before you meet with the director. Our lab boys will have a present for you.
Ooh.
I know the way.
You can't do this to me. I know my rights.
You don't have any rights here, son.
Tell us what you know. Now.
But I don't know anything. I was at home reading the Bible. Ask my old man.
Dave, close that, will ya?
Aww.
Did you hear about Agent Taylor? Glad I'm not that guy.
She was working with Prometheus.
Well, she did have a high security clearance. You can draw your own conclusions. I guess
She was not
these days.
working with Prometheus. That's just silly. That's the comments room. Not bad.
Sorry, sir. You know the rules. No one's allowed past this point without clearance.
Storage. Okay. Here we go. No, maybe not. Well, okay, firing range. No, I was just checking anyway.
I was told you have something for me.
Oh yes, come in. The Army has asked us to test out a new weapon for them. The Objective Individual Combat Weapon, or OICW for short. Are you familiar with it?
Yes, I've heard of it. But everything I've read suggests it won't be available for several years.
Yes, that's the Pentagon's official stance. In reality, though, the Army is much further along in its development than the general public is aware of.
I see.
Let's try it out, shall we?
Of course.
The weapon's primary firing apparatus is based on standard 5.56 ammunition. As with your M4, the OICW has single-shot burst fire.
Sorry about that, guys. My fucking Maya just quit me out of my game.
The OICW also functions as a sniper rifle with 20 times magnification capabilities. Look through the scope if you would, and hit target number 3 on the head. Nice shot. Notice the tactical readout available in the scope view. In the upper right corner.
Hang on a second, I need to know how to fucking zoom in, because I don't know how to.
In the lower right
There we go.
corner is your ammo count for both 5.56 and grenades. In the lower left corner is a menu. which allows you to choose between weapon, laze, range plus, range minus, and night vision. You can cycle through and select options in the menu using the weapon special 3 and 4 keys respectively. Night vision is just what it sounds like. Selecting it turns your scope into a pair of...
Fuck's sake, give me a sec. Weapon special 3, okay, right, got it.
The weapon entry allows you to choose between 5.56 ammo and grenades. Select laze when aimed at the target in stall number 2. When you select laze, a red dot will appear in your view. Line up the crosshair with the red dot to calculate the correct arc for your grenade launcher. Now, destroy the target with a grenade.
Cool, you can get range. You can go range down, that's cool as fuck. God, that's gonna get fucking...
Excellent. Remember that the grenades are used for the range you selected when you last used laze. If the rangefinder decides that the distance is too close, or if you haven't selected laze, the grenade launcher will not fire.
Oh, that is so cool.
You don't need to laze targets to hit them with 5.56 rounds. Use range plus and range minus to target your grenade in front of or behind your desired target for radius damage. This is especially useful for targeting a window and arcing your shot to go through and beyond it. Try out the range features by destroying the target behind the large wall in stall number 1. You can accomplish this by selecting laze on the brick barrier and then using range plus to get the grenade well behind the wall. Good work. The OICW is also equipped with a threat bracket. When you sight in a target, the weapon assesses the threat and highlights enemies in red brackets to identify them as a danger to you. Civilians and innocents are unmarked by the bracket. Our good friends Randy and Richard here will help demonstrate this feature. Look down to the end of the firing range. Notice how Randy is marked as a threat, since he is carrying a weapon, while Richard is not.
This thing has everything but the kitchen sink.
Indeed it does. Feel free to practice on the firing range until you get the hang of it. It's a lot to take in all at once.
Will do.
Be careful with that thing. It's a multi-million-dollar prototype, and the Army wouldn't take too kindly to it falling into the wrong hands.
Understood. I'll take good care of her.
I'm sure you will. Whenever you're finished here, the director will see you in the secure conference room.
Thanks again.
Sick. That's cool as fuck. So that OICW weapon was actually a beta weapon in Half-Life 2 game and Half-Life 2 series before it was changed to the AR2, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool to see that weapon.
The director is expecting you, sir. They're waiting in the bubble.
The bubble. No, this ain't the bubble, but just looking anyway. The bubble. Let's go to the bubble. Ah, yes, the sea bubble.
Gentlemen.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Sick.
They're expecting you inside.
Oh, really?
Ah, John, come in. Mr. Wilson and I were just discussing the unfortunate incident at the armory.
Incident? Is that what you call it? An incident? Taylor's dead and Sam is barely hanging on.
I wouldn't worry too much about Miss Taylor, John. Our sources are convinced that Taylor was involved in the armory's destruction.
I don't see how that's possible. If she was in on it, why did Prometheus kill her?
Who knows? Maybe she had second thoughts about killing Mr. Gladstone.
Look, I know Taylor. There's no way she could be responsible. Someone on the inside has been feeding these guys information. Everywhere I've gone, they've been expecting me.
We've had our eye on her for some time now, John. We have surveillance photographs of Ms. Taylor making contact with enemy agents. She had a lot of connections to the underworld, which is a big part of the reason we brought her in. It makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah, to then have your fucking armor
Not to me, it doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
Watch your mouth, Mullins. Are you gonna find yourself off this assignment?
Calm down, both of you. Let's stick to the business at hand. The night the armory was destroyed, Sam Gladstone uploaded all of his research regarding Prometheus and Romulus.
He did? Well, I was unaware of that.
He did. But the file transfer was interrupted by the explosion. Fortunately, our techs managed to get most of it.
And?
It seems that Mr. Gladstone uncovered Promethean operations in Kamchatka. He traced Dr. Demetrius Estragor, an old protege of Dr. Ivanovich, to a weapons plant hidden in the mountains there. We believe he's the man responsible for Romulus.
What are the mission details?
You leave for Kamchatka immediately, capture Dr. Sestragor, and destroy the weapons plant.
One question. If this Dr. Sestragor used to work for Dr. Ivanovich, how do we know the good doctor isn't our mole?
Well, Dr. Ivanovich was naturally under our umbrella of suspicion, but his whereabouts have been accounted for at all times.
I want you to check out Dr. Ivanovich again. I still think Taylor's innocent in all this.
We'll take it under advisement.
Yeah, you do that.
Good luck, John. We're all counting on you.
Fucking love John. Okay, his job has determined that Manning and Taylor was responsible for the incidents in Hong Kong and at the armory. It's believed that Prometheus put a hit on her at the hospital because of her torn loyalty. With the mole out of the way, you're free to continue your mission. Dr. Dmitry Seshkotka is known to be in the outpost in snowy Kamchatka. He's one responsible for the creation of Romulus virus. He wishes to capture Dr. Seshkotka and return him to the shop for interrogation. Since he's known agent of Prometheus, he should be able to give information about their power structure and the mysterious Alexei Narfela. The man seen at both Verga's mansion in Hong Kong, he seems to be a key player in the Prometheus organization. You are being searched at night, so that spotters do not see the plane fly overhead. Even so, they will probably hear it and be on alert. Yeah, so I kind of fucked that up, but heyo. Yeah, gonna add that because fuck it, why not? Gonna add that as well. Can I add a shotgun? Actually, I tell you what, fuck that. We're adding a shotgun because I don't want to go in without a fucking shotgun. That's for sure. Let's go with. Well, we got night vision on the scope of that gun, but we tell you what, we'll go with that. We'll go with that as well, and let's see. Yeah, let's go with stun grenade. Let's go.
Showtime, Mullins. I hope you're as good as they say you are.
You just make sure you're at the rendezvous point. Don't worry about me. I'll be there.
If you don't freeze to death first.
Everyone's a comedian.
Good luck, John. See you at the rendezvous.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, this isn't fucking suspicious at all. Yeah, don't mind me guys, just parachuting overhead. Fuck. Let me guess, we're gonna go into that building over there. No, we're not. Okay. It's taking longer than usual. Come on. There we go. Finally.
I've got to find road.
Really? You know what? Fuck yourself, mate. Fucking broken. Right, let's go. Oh no! See you along. I really don't like killing dogs.
Осторожней!
Pick that up whilst I'm at it.
Уничтожить цель! Подкрепление!
There goes all my armor. For fuck's sake.
Прикройте меня!
You know what? Yeah.
Вот он!
Fuck's sake. Yeah, fuck the headphones. Not headphones, but the controls. Oh,
Showtime,
really?
Mullins. I hope you're as good as they say you are.
You just make sure you're at the rendezvous point.
Okay, so the health on these guys have increased. Sorry about that. Have increased amazingly. Like I'm talking. Oh God, yeah.
Быстрее!
Like it's actually becoming quite difficult to actually
Осторожней!
No, they're not taking one hit to kill now. They're taking like 3 hits, which is real bizarre. So I gotta be fucking careful. I mean, yeah, I was probably supposed to do this in like a stealthy way, but you know what? I don't really give a shit.
Эй! Осторожней! Прикройте меня!
Oh, that was a grenade.
Укрытие!
They'll go around.
Я упустил его! Нас стреляют! Что за...
Big rings there. My apologies.
Он ищет...
I really, really don't like it when games do that. Where they increase the health on enemies after every level. It should be kind of kept the same. But for some reason, like some games, like games back in these days, like back when these games, like this game was made, like they really used to love doing that. Used to love like increasing health of like people. Like it's just, I don't know, I just find it like annoying. Not because like not because I'm just dying all the time. It's just the fact like, why should their health increase? Do you know what I mean? What's the point? Yeah, I can understand it's a challenge maybe, but at the same time it's a bit irritating.